Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't. Yeah. I'm building up a wall till it break. She hate it when I call and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting.
Man, what a fucking year 2025 has been. It's been one of the most transformative years of my life, and probably the most pivotal part of my life, because I've got to realize what I truly want, what I'm truly working towards, and who I am as a person, right? You don't know who you are until you face real adversity, and I really faced real adversity. Like, I had highs so highs, I felt like I could put fucking Wemby on a poster, and lows so low where I felt like I was damn near dapping up the devil. And I don't say that to be dramatic, but just to be true, just to be truthfully honest with you guys. Like, I started off this year taking a first class flight to Miami, hopping off the plane, going courtside, then a day later going on a yacht for 2 hours with 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs, to then buying my dream car, to then getting flown out to Toronto to meet a business partner, to hitting the club, to hitting to expensive dinners, to going to another courtside game in Toronto, then flying back home, and then losing $55,000, and then having to pay that back within 3 days, and testing products and losing and winning and failing. And this year was so fucking bumpy. And when you experience real trials and tribulations and real downs, like, the only thing you can turn to is God. Because at that point, like, your faith is the only thing keeping you in the game, and your mentality is the only thing keeping you in the game, because, like, the world around you is crumbling. And when I had to check myself and be like, damn, like, I have everything I want, right? Like, I have the car I've always wanted. I got my own spot. I have control of my time. But one thing I realized is that if I'm not in alignment with what I truly believe I am as a person, or who I am as a person, it doesn't matter what I have. It doesn't matter who's around me, because it's not true to my character. It's not true to my core. And that's one thing 2025 has taught me, is that if I'm not honest with myself, if I'm not keeping God first, none of this shit really matters. Because then I'm doing it for the world and not for myself, and I'm playing the character the world wants me to be, instead of being who I need to be for myself. And that's my favorite part about making content the way I do. I haven't been making content. I didn't make that much content this year, just to be quite frank. But that's because I was making content not for me, and not to document and just show more myself. And anytime I made a video like this, I get more love, as far as, like, people in my DMs asking just for advice. And I appreciate that, really, because this is all our first time here. And if I can help anyone in any way, I think that's sick as fuck. And that's why I'll post. That's why I'll continue to yap to the camera to all 200 of you that watch, the occasional 5,000 that click on the video, because I'm just sharing my experience as one of my family's never seen money. Like, I just came back from a trip that was like $5,000 for 2 nights, and I brought my entire family. That was cool. And that made me realize, like, dang, that is the point of it, is to bring your people together and give them experiences that they wouldn't necessarily have if it wasn't for someone with money. And that's my fulfillment of getting money, is being able to live a life that's true to me. Like, I love giving, because I know the more that I give selfishly, that I get more in this life. And that's just with time, with people, with love. Like, the more you give, the more you get. And there's a couple of you guys who I consider good fucking friends, because I just decided to help you when I had no reason to help. Like, always give more than is required, because you never know how it's gonna help you in the future. And that's one thing 2025 taught me a lot too, is that the more that I give, the more that I receive. Because, like I said, this year was fucking bumpy, bro. And the only thing that kept me afloat was my good grace with people, the people that I helped, because then they in turn helped me without knowing that I wanted to help or needed to help. But it's funny how life works when you're not afraid to give, and you're not afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're just brutally honest with the world, and your intentions are pure, because God knows that. God knows when you're keeping it in a stack, and God knows when your heart's in the right spot. And that's one thing that this year did teach me, is that without God, nothing is possible. I have that written on my whiteboard. I even got everything. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I got everything in abundance tatted on tatted on my forearm, because I truly believe that there is no lack in this. There is no lack in this life. Only you're lacking your faith and your ability to believe that you're deserving of more. And that's one thing I want you guys to understand, is that there's no limitations to what you want to do in this life. And just remember that when things get hard, lean onto God, lean onto your faith, and understand that whatever you're going through, you're not the only one who's gone through it. Yeah, your circumstances are different, but anyone who's ever wanted more out of this life opposed to the regular life has dealt with the same things you're dealing with. And that's kind of what I learned this last year, right? I know that I'm in my aunt's crib. These past 2 months I've been staying here, but I'm moving into my new spot. That's a total upgrade from my last spot. And if I didn't humble myself and say, like, you know what, like, let me lock in. My lease ended. I'm like, am I gonna renew my lease, or am I just gonna lock in for the rest of the year, these last 2 months, and really do some shit and prove to myself that I am who I say I am? And by the grace of God and me putting in the work, I'm moving into my new spot. And that's one thing I really want to take into 2026, is my ability to figure shit out, knowing that I am who I say I am because of Him, because of God. Like, I'm Him because of Him. And if you believe in God, if you believe in God, this is not me trying to tell you to be a Christian or anything, but understand whatever you believe in, that if you just lean onto your faith and you understand that when you're in the fire of feeling anxiety or not knowing how you're going to get out of the scenario you're in, lean onto God. Put your faith into God. Put your anxieties, cast out onto Him, and watch how you fucking come out the other side. Like, truthfully, in the bottom of my chest, the core of my heart, I feel like I can do anything in this life and put my head to it. I don't think nobody in this life other than God is above me when it comes to anything else. Like, I think I could do anything. And maybe that's cocky, maybe that's braggadocious, but I truly believe it. And that's only because I know whatever I do, I'm going to do it from the fullest of my capabilities, and I'm going to do it with pure intentions. The intentions is to help somebody. Like, unironically, anytime I've ever made money is because my product brought true value. My services brought true value to the people I'm serving. And take that to your dropshipping little store, to whatever you do, is that provide real value and you will be blessed. So this is just my love letter to 2025. Thank you for making me a stronger person. Thank you for making me a better entrepreneur. Thank you for making me wiser. Thank you for giving me more courage. Thank you for giving me more lessons, because that's what I needed. I was humbled by life. I was blessed by God. And now I'm ready to go into 2026 with a strap on me, ready to just fucking shoot from the top of the key, because I'm not missing. And if I do miss, it's because I wasn't in alignment. With that being said, I love you boys. I'm going to make more content that's just true to me. And yeah, if anything I said over the past damn near 2 years has helped you, inspired you from the bottom of my heart, I love you and I appreciate you for fucking with the kid. I'll see y'all in the next video. Be safe tonight. Love y'all. Catch y'all in the next vid.